Hello everyone, welcome to Ajiro Tech. Ajiro Tech. In this video, we're going to be looking at the Cambridge International AS and A Level Information Technology with the course code 9626, variant 02. We're looking at paper 2 practical. This is for the AS students, October, November 2024, right? The instructions are very important. Please go through the instructions. Very important. Please go through them so that you can get yourself abreast with it. Total mark is 90, and in this particular video, we'll be looking at the audio editing, which is the last chapter in literally your AS textbook. So let's go. You've been supplied the following tasks. This is what we'll be working with. So let's scroll down to that. All right, so we have it here. Open the file n24audio.mp3 in a suitable audio editing package. And the audio editing package we'll be using is going to be what? Audacity. Yes, it's going to be what? Audacity. So I'm using the recent version as of the time of this recording, right? Okay, so I'm going to open my Audacity. So open the file in Audacity. So I'm going to open Audacity here, right here. Open. So I have this here. And what's new? Let's I'll click on okay. So this version I'm using 3.6.3. All right. So now they said open the file. So I have it here. I'm going to extract all, extract. So I have this. Okay, go back. So it has been extracted. So I'll open it here. And I'll have to extract this as well. So I'll extract this. Okay. So I have it open here. Open the extracted folder. So I have it here. So I'm going to drag it here to this, right? So now I have it here. So this is the file. All right. Change the speed of the track so that it is twice the original speed. I also want to change the speed of the track so it's twice the original speed. So what do I do? So I'm going to do Control A to select all the track, Control A, and then go to Effect, and under Pitch and Tempo, go to Change Speed and Pitch. So go to change. To other version, you just hit as change speed. So click on change speed, right? And then, so I have here, so that it is twice the speed of the track, so it is twice the original speed. So that's 2, right? So that's 2 already. Apply to it. So that's 2, yes. So that's 2 because it's twice the tides, twice the original speed. So that's 2. Take note. So now we have this. Change the pitch of the track from the key of B into the key of CH, right? Let me see. They say what? Change the pitch of the track. So I'll come here to track. The pitch, so effect, rather the effect, pitch, so pitch and tempo. So go here to change pitch and then change it from B to this right here. So it's going to be this. From B to CH and DB. So change it to this. The other ones here, so change it to this. And then click on apply. Done. Okay, so this is done. This is done. Trim the length of the clip so that only the first 35 seconds remains. So only the first 35 seconds remain. So what I will do is I'm going to zoom in. Right here, you see it here. Zoom in or Control 1. And then Control 3 is to zoom out. Control 1 is to zoom in. So I'm going to zoom in to get my 35 seconds. So I'll use this I'll move it here like this. 35 seconds. So I have this here. So I'm going to click here like this. Now, if you look at this, if you look at here, this is starting at 35. This 35 and some seconds. So it's not yet 35 seconds. So what I can do is zoom in, come again, Move it again. Can you see? Can change it? Right? A more faster way of doing this. Can see now it's not 35. Now, if you have it here, for example, you can just come here and just do 0, 0. No, this is to two. Can you see? It's now highlighting, and we don't want that, right? So you can just come here to 0, 0, 0. Can you see that? So here, so it's going to make it here exactly. So even if you're anywhere you are, all you can just do is come here to what? To 5, and then 0, and then 0. So which makes it easier. You don't have to click here or click here, and then it's okay. So once you have done that, they say 35 seconds. I can now zoom out, which is Control plus 3. I will zoom out a bit, so it's easier for me to highlight. So now I have this. Now look at where look at where the cursor is. You can see the arrow. It has changed to this. This here, this right here. This one is to highlight it this side to your right. This one here is to your left. So you move it here like this. Done. Right? So now we're going to trim it. Now I have here as what? The trim audio. So I'll click here on the trim. This one here is to what? Silence audio. So I'll trim it. Done. So now it's 35 seconds. Okay, so this is done. A lot, and you're like, okay, do you have a private tuition? Don't you have? Do you have? And yes, Ajiro Tech do have a private tuition. So by my right, you can see that we have for the EdExcel and Cambridge IGCSE, and yes, we do have for all subjects. Okay, all subjects. Okay, the popular ones that's always been in demand is mathematics, English language as a second language. Okay, we have physics, we have biology, we have chemistry, and we have you know the flagship, which is ICT, just here and there. We also have business studies. So if you're interested for a private tuition, I think all you have to do is send an email to the sales team at ajirotech@gmail.com, and they would reply to you, talk about your time zone, talk about, and the fee is really quite affordable. Really, it's really quite affordable. It's when you look at it across other tutoring service, I think this is the one that's quite affordable, and you get the very best of service. We also have for the E levels as well, and also for the EdExcel. So we have for the Cambridge E levels and EdExcel E levels. Okay, and we have also across the subject mathematics, which is usually the hot cake when it comes to E level, mathematics and chemistry, and then biology. These are usually one of the ones we have in demand always, all the time. Even physics, for E level. So all you have to do, if you're watching this right now and you are interested for a private tuition, then you can do yourself a solid, okay, and send an email to the sales team at ajiro@gmail.com, and they will reply to you. Mix down the track so that the finished soundtrack is monophonic. Okay, so I'll come here to track, mix, stereo down to mono. Done. So this is done. Set a 2 seconds fade out on the track. Now 2 seconds simply means that this is 35 seconds. So 2 seconds will now be from 33 to 35. So what I will do now is I'm going to zoom out again because you need precision. I'm going to zoom out. So you can come here to do it here, right? You can just come here to say, okay, you know what? This is going to be what? This is going to be 30. Can you see that? 33. Can you see that? Now this automatically will highlight it. Instead of highlighting, you can do that here, which makes your work super great. So it's 2 seconds. So that's 2 seconds. Fade out. So I'll come to track. So effect, fade in, then fade out. Done. So this is 2 seconds track, and so I've done that. All right. Export the file in .wav format as this. So I'll come here to, so that is done. So I'll come to File, Export Audio on your computer, Export to Computer. So you can see the channel now is now what? In mono. Okay. So what's the name we're using? The name is Wave N24 Audio underscore followed by a center number underscore candidate number. So underscore. My center number is AN017 underscore 2025 for me. Okay. And then I will browse where it needs to be. So let me look for it here. Document right here. Okay. 2024 October, November right here. And I'm going to export it here. And then click on export. All right. So that's done. The next one is export the file in OGG. So click on File, Export Audio, Export to Computer. Then the format here is going to be what? OGG. And then my center number, underscore my center number, underscore what? My candidate number. So we have that. And then it's the same place. So I'm going to click on Export because I choose that. I'm going to, and it's going to be entire project. Click on the entire project. So I'll click on Export. So now we can come here to what we have done. So this is the file here. And then we can now play it. This is the OGG, play it. Not bad. Okay, it's fine. And then come here again, play it. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I want to save my project. Okay, so to save the project, so I'll click on File, Save Project As, and then we can click here to do that. It has a name already, so we can just come here to Save Project As, and then you can just maybe make this two, and then click on what? Save, right? It doesn't allow underscore or space. So now we have the project save here, right? Okay, it's very important. That's all for this paper. So this has been done. So thank you very much. Please do well to share this video with your friends and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.